Sheree J. Wilson, the first two actors of the TV shows and movies. Even though Sheree J. Wilson is still alive and well. But a tribute to the three men who died of the Walker Texas Ranger, Chuck Norris, Clarence Gilliard, and Nobel Willingham. Now what? Oh, apparently, Mae Larcene is another great Nashville country radio station, with her radio station's called Nashville Country Radio Station. And I've already sent her the liner and the song. The song that I record with Brooks and Dunn, Boots Scoot Boogie. But I'm not going to sing today. We're just going to talk. And I did send Sheree J. Wilson's Gmail the pictures, the remake cast of Walker Texas Ranger. And as a matter of fact, I think I still have lots of great remade picture cast of Walker Texas Ranger. Let me go to notification here. Now to make sure they're all lined up here. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to show you the first remake cast of Walker Texas Ranger. And the first one that I'm going to show you is the season 2 of Walker Texas Ranger. Right now, as you can see, I have a first picture of me, and known as the new Sergeant Cordell Walker, riding on a horse to catch the bad guys. And still, the opening title is Walker Texas Ranger. Next, we have the actor of Tombstone, played for Clarence Gilliard, Kurt Russell, who is Wyatt Earp. Then we have the remade picture of Chuck Norris' face to my face, and it's my name. Next, we have Drew Ellsworth, who will be filling in for C.D. Parker. Sheree J. Wilson is still alive, and she still plays Alex. And then we have a new cast member of Season 2 of Walker Texas Ranger by the name of Rich Myers. You see, I remade this last picture. It's because Rich Myers is a new guy on his Facebook. And I've already checked him out, and he does live streams as well. But I'll let him know what day he'll have me as his guest. Next, I'm going to show you the cast members of the third season of Walker Texas Ranger. Here we have me in for the real actor of Walker Texas Ranger, and it's still the same title. We have Kurt Russell, me, Stephen Sheets, Drew Ellsworth, and Sheree J. Wilson. There are only 4 people in the third season of Walker Texas Ranger. And now, I'm going to show you the 4th season of cast members of Walker Texas Ranger. Same deal, we have 4 people. Kurt Russell, me, Drew Ellsworth, and Sheree J. Wilson. Now, like I said, there's only 4 people in the 4th season of Walker Texas Ranger. There are 4 people of Walker Texas Ranger remake cast until the 8th season. That's when 2 new cast members of Walker Texas Ranger join in. And next, I'm going to show you the 5th season of the remake cast of Walker, Texas Ranger. As you noticed, I remade this picture of myself as the new Sergeant Cordell Walker. And we have Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp, the member of Tombstone actor, will be my partner. And as you can see, I remade this opening title where the clouds, where the part of the cloudy skies in Dallas, Texas, and where my name is at. We have Drew Ellsworth and Cherie J. Wilson. Now, you may not noticed about this picture of Cherie J. Wilson during the opening of Walker, Texas Ranger. She was standing in front of the American flag. And it was the first time when Cherie J. Wilson, during the 5th intro of the Walker, Texas Ranger, when Cherie J. Wilson was standing in front of the American flag. And I never seen that intro before. Now, here's season 6 of the remake cast of Walker, Texas Ranger. Now, as you can see, this opening picture looks familiar to me. I remade this picture with a remade face of Chuck Norris and a different black cowboy hat. Then we got Kurt Russell, who is holding his Colt Spotline Special. And still the same me in front of the cloudy skies. Drew Ellsworth, and the same person standing in front of the American flag was Cherie J. Wilson. And now, I'm going to show you the remade cast members of the 7th season of Walker, Texas Ranger. It's still the same cast members, you know. Here's Kurt Russell. Now, this opening looks familiar. Now I'm in front of the city of Dallas, Texas, during the opening part. We still got Drew Ellsworth and Cherie J. Wilson as well. And like I told you before, during the 8th season of Walker, Texas Ranger, 2 new cast members joining in. But I remade the two remade cast of members of the Walker, Texas Ranger. Here we have me with the opening logo. Same deal with the same intro. Same picture of me standing in front of Dallas, Texas. And here's this one episode where Cherie J. Wilson was standing next to a person. We still got Drew Ellsworth. Then we got 2 new cast members joining me in the remake cast of Walker, Texas Ranger. We have Dry Socket, and of course, the actor of Quick and the Dead, Sharon Stone. Until the time the 9th and final season of Walker, Texas Ranger comes up. Excuse me. Until the 9th and final season of Walker, Texas Ranger start coming up. And I remade these the 9th and final season cast members of Walker, Texas Ranger. Here we have me with the same logo. This time different. This time with a different shot of Kurt Russell. Still same me in front of Dallas, Texas. Then Cherie J. Wilson at the bar and grill. Until Drew Ellsworth is no longer in the Walker, Texas Ranger 9th season. We still got Dry Socket and the actor of The Quick and the Dead, Sharon Stone. It took me a lot of days to work on the remake cast of Walker, Texas Ranger, a tribute to Chuck Norris, Clarence Gilliard, and Nobel Willingham. Those are the 3 gentlemen that they died. And we're sure going to miss these great gentlemen actors. But I'm going to need a lot of practice to learn those lines of Walker, Texas Ranger. And but it's going to take me a lot of years to work on it. And but I'll do my best, whatever I can, to try and practice the lines of Walker, Texas Ranger. Right now, I'm not going to sing today. And but it's going to be a short live stream for a minute here. And but I've already sent a link out to the next guest star. Hopefully, we're going to be talking to. is Dry Socket. And hopefully Dry Socket will be stopping by today before I even end this live stream, because Mom's coming over soon and she's going to be laying on this bed here. And for me, I just sleep downstairs and watch TV. And but I'll still come up and play on the computer for a little bit or so. Then it's time for me to go downstairs, and hopefully I'll be going to sleep, and hopefully I'll be feeling better. Now let me make sure I got a link out on the chat here. There we go. Here's the link on the chat here for the new guest stars who are going to be trying to stop by before I even end this live stream for an hour or so. And hopefully we'll have time to be talking to, hopefully we're going to have time to talk to Dry Socket and see if he's doing okay or not. Okay, now, I did remake the Western edition of Survivor Series in the year of 1989. This time, the remade tag team members, and I think I still have it on my Facebook account somewhere. All right, let me see. And before I even show you the remade pictures of the Western edition of Survivor Series. Love you. Bye. Bye. And you're coming over tomorrow, are you?
I don't know. We'll see why.
I was just checking, that's all. But if you do work, be careful.
I will.
See you.
If you don't see me tomorrow, you'll see me Monday when I bring Mom over.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
And stay safe, too.
All right.
And don't hurt yourself.
I won't.
Now, as I was saying, before I show you the remade pictures of Survivor Series Western Edition, I do want to show you the 14 pictures of remade of Western Edition of WrestleMania. And you see, I remade these pictures of WrestleMania since I'm sometimes still a huge fan of WWE. First one, we have WrestleMania 1 with Jeff Bridges, who is Wild Bill, Bruce Stern, who is Ed Plummer, and they made WWF history. 2, from wrestling to boxing to Hollywood glitz. 3, a showdown battle shakes the universe. 4, a tournament in Tombstone, Arizona, the gunfight at the OK Corral. 5, a rhinestone cowgirl versus Double Duke, and change the Federation forever. 6, an ultimate showdown is crowned, and a new generation begins. 7, Dog Kelly. 7, and a Rocky Turncoat gets his as the Lady of Sharon Stone triumphs again. 8, Mike Stone takes the gold as Midwest Hale finishes the Texas Cowboy. 9, a doubleheader, the title on the line, not once, but twice. 10, from ladders to Inmed, this event surely has it all. 11, Winner and Grace and the WWF square off in a full clutch battle. 12, the battle for survival in the Old West, with Wes Flowers against Baz Reese, an unknown gunfighter from Long Rider against Trigger Happy. 13, the darkness reigns supreme and the year of the Tiger. 14, the Federation gets Tyson and goes stone cold crazy. Now you see, I remade these pictures that I made is because I'm still a huge fan of the World Wrestling Federation. Squirrel Swirl, welcome aboard, and glitter wave bombs to you. And I hope you did like that post that I made about the Western edition of Survivor Series. That's what I'm going to show you folks right now. All right, here's the title. WWF Western Survivor Series Western Edition. Now, I remade this title. It took us in the year of 1989. And the voice intro that I made was by Arthur Morgan, who introduces a team of events. And the first tag team members were 1939 Zorro and Joe Cornette and Black Whip, Kerry Goodwin, and the other cast members. This first tag team players, I call it the Masked Heroes versus the Varan family. Next, we have the Bonanza Cartwrights, who will be taking on these 4 actors of Long Riders. I call it the Cartwrights versus the Long Riders. Next, we have Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, and the other 2 members, and the Outlaw Gang as well. So we have the Earp Vendetta versus the Outlaw Gang. Next, we have Sharon Stone and Gene Hackman, and the other 3 men. It's Lady and her boys versus Herod and his men. And finally, Midwest Tales, Slick Six Guns, me, Angry Antino, along with the 2 members of Walker Texas Ranger and 2 Outlaws. It's the Texas Rangers versus the Cowboys. And it took live in Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, Illinois. And the 2 cast of Walker of Red Dead Redemption 2 are commentarian McCann and Dutch Vanderline. Now you see, I remade these pictures is because I'm still a huge fan of World Wrestling Federation and Westerns. And Squirrels, so I hope you're doing all right in Canada. And and yeah, Cherie J. Wilson is still alive and well, but listen to this. Cherie J. Wilson remembers Chuck Norris and Clarence Gilliard Jr. as the resting place of the 2 Rangers. Yeah, Cherie J. Wilson do miss those 2 gentlemen. But even though 2 men are Walker Texas Ranger in a better place now in heaven. And they were the best actors I've ever watched on TV a lot. Huh? Snowed in? Oh no! I can't believe you're getting snow in spring there, Squirrel's World. And I hope you do like that post that I made about the Western edition of Survivor Series there, Squirrel's World. All right, let's see. There we are. Yes. 2 feet deep. Oh my gosh. That's terrible, Squirrel's World. But the snowplowers better get to work in Canada if you're staying in Canada. And I'm glad you like it, Squirrel's World. And now, Squirrel's World, I did post another post that I made. I remade the 14 videos of Western edition of WrestleMania. And one of these days, I'll see if I can think of a day for me to do my next karaoke live stream concert, which I don't know when. but I'll let you folks know about it. But like I told you folks before, we only got 2 days for school till spring break, until school starts again on Tuesday, April 7th. And a quick reminder, on the first day of April is April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is where you get to prank on everybody else. But I hope none of my sisters better not be pranking on me. Because if they do, I'll prank them back. But I don't know what. But I'll think of something. And but anyway, I hope you folks having a good day today. Now there's another friend has a radio station. This time it was by the name of My Larcene. My Larcene is another great country music lady. And she's currently living in Clarksville, Tennessee. And her birthday was on March 31st, 1971. And her music radio station is called Nashville, Tennessee Country Radio Station. And it's another great country music station. And you can check it out, but there's no comments. But you could contact her, or you could Gmail her. Just as soon as I find it first. Okay. Now you can contact her. At this. You can contact Nashville, Tennessee radio station. Contact her at 376 Ryder Avenue, A4, Clarksville, Tennessee 37042. And also Gmail her at Nashville, Tennessee Country Music Radio Station at gmail.com. The phone number is 615-433-5007. And that way you can call her, and that way you can send a request to remember, use Audacity to record your voice and send your MP3 players to her. All right, now let me see something. I want to try send a link out to one of these people, and maybe see if they would like to try and come up and say hello for a minute or so. Okay, now, I hope you do like those posts that I made so far, Squirrel's World. The remade cast of Walker, Texas Ranger, and remade Western edition of Survivor Series, and 14 made videos of WrestleMania. And I hope you enjoy them. But after this live stream's over, I think this gives me an idea. I should think about making an opening title of the remake cast of Walker Texas Ranger. Maybe probably on the ninth and final season of Walker Texas Ranger, or season 2. I don't know. But it's going to take me a lot of work to do it. And but I'll think of something here.
No. No.
And oh, I must have got something to do here. All right, let me see something. All right, let me look at the 5-day. Let me look at the 5-day forecast here. Uh-oh. We might get some rain tomorrow. But we'll be all right in this house, safe and sound. And but like I said, April showers will bring May flowers. But it's not May. Tomorrow, but it's not May. After 31 days of March, then April starts. That's when April Fool's Day starts on April 1st. But I hope none of my sisters better not be pranking on me. Because if they do, I'll prank them back. But I don't know what. But I'll think of something. And maybe I might be live tomorrow. But first things first, I need to find some different live stream clothing to wear. And I might be on StreamYard to do the third karaoke Mike Night live stream concert show. I don't know. But I'll think of a day when I'm going to do that. No messy pranks. Real funny, Squirrel Swirl. Very funny. No, Squirrel Swirl. I'm talking about none of my sisters better not be pranking on me. Because if they do, I'll prank them back. And but I don't know what. I'll think of something. But that's real funny there, Squirrel Swirl. Very funny. And if you do live streams every Saturday from now on, Squirrel Swirl, I'll try to stop by. And but I'll let you know what day am I doing a karaoke live stream concert show again. But in the meantime, I checked the YouTube studio, and apparently there is no impact There is no impact on my second karaoke live stream concert. And but one of the best songs that I first heard of from the Muppet movie in 1979, I think it was the Rainbow Connection. And Rainbow Connection is a song about rainbow. And I first heard of that song from the Muppet movie in 1979. And during the opening part of the Muppet movie is when Kermit the Frog is at the swamp playing a banjo and singing Rainbow Connection. And the Muppet movie may be the first movie I've seen. And watched it on Disney Plus as well. Now, the year 1992 is when the first couple of movies just released. And one time that Jesse Shibley and I went to the movies and we saw this movie right here. It's called The Muppet Christmas Carol. And The Muppet Christmas Carol is the remade story of The Christmas Carol. And the Muppets play their different characters. Like, for example, we have Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Mike Crane. And Kermit the Frog plays Bob Cratchit. And then we have Tiny Cratchit. And then we have Miss Piggy. Then we got Fuzzy Bear. We have Gonzo and Rizzle the Rat and many other characters in this film. And until one time, the final ending part of the film, when Ebenezer Scrooge did a song called Thankful Heart. And it was the first time when Ebenezer Scrooge sang that song. Now, 1999. It was the first year until the couple of movies has released as well. But another great Muppet movie is this one. It's called Muppets from Space. And Muppets from Space is another great Muppet movie that I've seen. And until one time in that movie of the Muppets from Space, when there was a World Wrestling Federation superstar in this film. It was a legendary none other than Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan, who made his first debut in Muppets from Space movie. And he was a true legendary World Wrestling Federation superstar. And he was a very good guy. He usually battles the Ultimate Warrior until the Ultimate Warrior won the championship. And that's when he gave his title to the Ultimate Warrior. And we're sure you're going to miss that guy, Hulk Hogan, as well. There were some songs in this Muppet movie as well, such as by Pat Boehner. It's called Rescue Me. And then till the groovy song called Celebration. And it was performed by Gonzo's family. And until Gonzo decided to stay with his friends. Now in the year of 2002, and 2002, that's when the first another great Muppet movie's coming out. And one of the best Muppet movies of 2002 is this one. It's called Kermit's Swamp Years. Kermit's Swamp Years is the first Muppet movie of all time. And I first heard of this film, and it's got some songs in it as well. But the songs kind of like Follow Your Star. And at the end of the Muppet Kermit's Swamp Years, with the bloopers, with a song called Rainbow Connection, the rock version. And I don't know who sings this, and but the bloopers part of the film was hilarious. I'll tell you what. The first part of the bloopers is when Kermit the Frog's hand got crunched in the locker, and I mean, ouch! That's gotta hurt. Until another Muppet movie comes out in the year of 1990 also, such as the character from Sesame Street was by the name of Elmo. And one such movie about Elmo is this one. It's The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. You see, when Elmo and his blanket have separated, and that's when Elmo ends up in Grouchland, and his blanket ends up in the Huxley. Huxley's an evil villain, and Huxley did a song called Mine. And there were some also songs in this film as well, such as the one I told you about, the villain Huxley. He sings Mine. And there was a queen. There was a queen did the song called Kingdom. And then all the Sesame Street friends did the song Together Forever. And Elmo and Grouchland made the first Sesame Street film of all time. Now, 1940, it was a very long year. And there was a film about trucks, and trucks such as this film in 1940. And the film is called Singing Wheels. And it's a story about all these great classic trucks. And the song was called Roll 'em Trucker, Keep Rolling Along. And it was the first time when Singing Wheels did the song about trucks. And like I told you folks before, that I just got a couple of fan pet badges. Only 2 of them. One's by Buck Taylor, and one's by Cherie J. Wilson. And I don't know why, since I'm following them. And I don't know why about it, but I don't know if I can accept that badge or not. And but yes, it's gonna take me a lot of work to make the intro of Walker Texas remake intro of Walker Texas Ranger, but I'll get a hold of it. And I'll think of a day for me to do my next karaoke live stream concert. And I'll let Rich Myers know that what day that I'll be visiting his live stream show. And I'll let you know what's going on with Rich Myers. But Rich Myers has a little oxygen on his mask because he could not breathe right now. But he could still talk though. But one of these days I'll be on his show as soon as I think of a day first. And but I'll let you know about it. But anyway, that concludes my Wednesday, March 25th live stream show. I want to thank you for watching it. I want to thank Squirrels World in the chat for showing up today. And next time when I get here, I'll think of a day for my next karaoke live stream concert, or I'll think of a day for the next guest to join me on my next live stream show. And a quick reminder, though. Let me look up on my phone real quick here and let me look at the name of the lady who's going to be here on my Tuesday, April 7th live stream show. One such lady is going to be on my Tuesday, April 7th live stream show was by the name of Bride Nichols. Bride Nichols is another friend, and she's also live in Nashville, Tennessee. And hopefully we're going to be talking to her and see what she's doing and what does she do and where she lives. So be here for that on Tuesday, April 7th. Anyway, for YouTube people, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and the notification bell to send me comments about my videos, and please support me. Facebook people, hit that like button and the follow button and that notification bell as well. And just make sure you folks do that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll be back probably tomorrow to do my next live stream or the next karaoke live stream concert. I don't know. I'll let you know what's going on.